Okay, so yesterday we started working on point slope form, where we can get the linear equation, the y equals mx plus b, given just a point and a slope. So you've been practicing that for a couple days, and then today we're going to move on to what do we do if we're not even given slope and we're just given 2 points. Okay, so let's go ahead and start with our first problem, where I give you the slope and a a slope and a point, and you have to find the linear equation. So I've got your formula up there, the y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. Remember to use substitution. Go ahead and hit pause and solve this for y. All right, let's see how we did here. So I'm going to go ahead and write my template out. So y minus something x minus. Okay, and I've got x1, y1. So negative 1 is going to go here. The 3 goes here, and negative 4/3 is there. Okay, so the next thing I do is rewrite. So negative is a positive. So that is what I was looking for. Okay, and then I'm going to distribute. And I'm going to go ahead and pull up my calculator here to help me, since I have a fraction. So this first one is easy because it's not going to change. Negative 4/3 times 1, that's negative 4/3 x. We have to multiply negative 4/3 times a negative 3. So negative 4 divided by 3, move over, times negative 3 gives me 4. So that's a positive 4 with that second multiplication. Y plus 1 minus 1 minus 1. Y equals negative 4/3 x plus 3. And I'm done. There is my answer in slope-intercept form. Okay? Okay. Here's my scenario today. Okay? I do not have a slope. I only have 2 points. I have to find my slope first. So I know slope is y2 minus y1, x2 minus x1. So I am going to substitute in using parentheses, remembering this is x1, y1, x2, y2, to come up with my slope. So the 3 is first. The matching number is the 0. So I've used those two. Then I have a negative 2 and a negative 3. And remember, I have to watch my signs. So 3 minus 0 is 3. Negative is a positive. Negative 2 plus 3 is going to give me 1. So my slope is actually 3. Okay? My slope is actually 3, positive. All right, now for my formula, y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. I need x1, y1. Well, that's this. Okay, that's the first point. So I'm going to go ahead and use that point. And I'm going to throw in my extra parentheses here so that I don't lose any negatives. So the slope of 3 is going to go there. And my negative 3, 0, well, that's 0. And negative 3 goes here. I'm ready to solve. What happens on this right side? Well, it's just y, so that's easy. My 3 is going to drop. And negative is a positive. So I have a 3 outside and x plus 3 on the inside. And all I'm going to do is distribute. So y equals 3 times 1 is 3, and 3 times 3 is 9. I'm done. I'm done. So the only extra step that we're doing is we're finding the slope. Okay? So let's go ahead and find the slope here on this next one and see what happens. So I'm going to start with negative 10 and my 10, and then 6 and my minus 6. So negative 10 minus 10, that's negative 20. And negative is positive, so 6 plus 6 is 12. So negative 20 over 12, that's not lowest terms. So negative 20 divided by 12 as a fraction is negative 5 over 3. So I need to put a negative 5 over 3 there. Okay, and the point that I'm going to use is the first one. So negative 6/10. So here's the 10, and there's the negative 6. Is this side fine? Yep, it's fine. So y minus 10. The negative 5/3 is going to drop. What happens on the right side? Negative negative is a positive, so x plus 6. Okay, let's distribute. That one's easy. Negative 5/3 x. Let's do this one. Negative 5 divided by 3, move over, times 6, I get negative 10. So I'm adding 10. This is gone. Y equals negative 5/3 x plus 0. Because that disappeared and so did that. So my equation is actually y equals negative 5/3 x. And it is finished. Okay, one more. Solve this one on your own. I'll catch up with you. Hit pause, take it all the way through. See if you can come up with your slope. Substitute in and solve to y equals. All right, let's see how you did. I'm going to start with negative 2. There's my 4. Then move to my 5 and my 2. So I have a negative 6 over 3, which is going to give me a negative 2 over 1. So my slope is negative 2. So that's going to go here. I'm going to throw in my extra parenthesis. And x1 is 2, y1 is 4. So I have a 4 and I have a 2. So if I go ahead and look at this, y minus 4, that side's fine. Negative 2 drops. Hey, this side is fine too. So I'm just going to rewrite that, distribute and solve. So negative 2x plus 4, add my 4. So y equals negative 2x plus 8. So if you came up with y equals negative 2x plus 8, you are correct. All right, so keep working today. If you are struggling, reach out to us because we are just about done with this chapter, and all of this is essential both in geometry and algebra 2, your sophomore and junior year. So you do have to make sure that you understand how to do this. Have a good rest of your day.